Now, the only branch of the military not getting paid during the shutdown is the U.S. Coast Guard. That's because they're under the Department of Homeland Security on a job without a paycheck. KXAN's political reporter Phil Prazan reports that frustration is growing.
Tracy Hicks' son is in the Coast Guard and has gone almost 5 weeks without pay. Hicks says he can help with the bills, but many can't. This when the military prides itself on getting people out of poverty.
People come from nothing. You know, you get these kids coming out of boot camp, they don't have anything. They got that first paycheck, and they need that first paycheck.
The second paycheck in a row hasn't come to the hands of 40,000 active and 8,000 civilian members of the Coast Guard. They're charged with catching people and drugs coming to the U.S. illegally, rescuing stranded ships, and guarding Americans stationed across the world.
I don't know if pressure's the right word. Just be real with your thoughts, because it's the truth. Yeah. You know, at this point, to me, it's not about Democrat or Republican. We're Americans. We owe it to ourselves and to our service members to take care of them. The least we can do is pay them.
Guard members now look to nonprofits to help make ends meet. The Coast Guard Commandant spoke out for the first time.
I find it unacceptable that Coast Guard men and women have to rely on food pantries and donations to get through day-to-day life as service members.
Hicks now believes more veterans need to speak up until Democrats and Republicans come to an agreement.
We owe it to these kids to voice out, because we were in that position too.
Phil Prazan, KXAN News.
And as we mentioned, the Coast Guard is under the Department of Homeland Security, but it is considered a military service. That's because during times of war or conflict, the president can order the Coast Guard to operate under the Navy. A recently enlisted Coast Guardsman with 2 years or less experience makes a little more than $46,000 a year. That includes an allowance for meals and housing. With the shutdown in effect for just over a month, they will have missed out on thousands of dollars.